Okay, so this is everything that I got, and I did have to go to a few stores, one being Costco. So of course I got the rotisserie chicken at Costco for $4.99. And then I went to Winco because Walmart didn't have a few items. They were out of stock on the Canadian bacon. So this was $2.10 at Winco. And then I got some green onion there as well because they were out of stock on green onion, which I believe was about 40 something cents. And then I got these tomatoes at Walmart. And then pretty much everything else I got at Walmart aside from these and the chicken. So I got these tomatoes, I got some jalapenos, I got a tomato, some pepper jack cheese, rice, corn, a 12-pack of eggs, and some tortillas. So here you can see I spent about $7.12 at Walmart for all of this. And these are pretty small. It's hard to tell on camera, but they're really small. And so my plan with these is that I'm going to make a salsa because I can pretty much eat anything as long as I put salsa on it. So for breakfast, I will most likely have 2 eggs a day with some Canadian bacon. Maybe the last 2 days I'll split up an egg and do 1 hard-boiled egg in each, and then with some Canadian bacon. But again, I will put salsa on my eggs, and then I plan on making the rice and putting the corn inside the rice. And then for that, I will eat chicken for dinner. And then I will make quesadillas for lunch, plus, of course, with my cheese, and then add some green onion and salsa to it as well. And then if I can, I'll probably add some chicken to my quesadilla. So it'll be like a chicken quesadilla with some salsa and green onions. But we'll see. There's 8 in here, so even if one day I want to use 1 tortilla for dinner or 1 tortilla for breakfast, I can make like a breakfast burrito or something. So we'll see what I come up with. But yeah, this is what I got for $14 and some change. And so I'll go ahead and start prepping the salsa, and I'll show you what I do with that. And of course, I'm going to be using seasonings that I already have in my pantry, and I'll get started on that. Okay, so here I am chopping up my onion. I am gonna go ahead and make some salsa, and I don't know why I cut both ends off. I was questioning that when I cut it. So I'm gonna just cut up about half the onion and cut into fourths so it's easier on my blender. Then I'm cutting up all my jalapenos. I did wash these beforehand, and I will cut up all of my tomatoes, and I'm just putting them in the oven so that they can cook, and then I will go ahead and throw them into my blender with a bunch of seasonings. And so when they're done, I'll go ahead and show you what seasonings I put. Okay, so I'm getting ready to blend them up. I'm going to go ahead and add some caldo de pollo. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some garlic salt, celery salt, and salt if needed. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in now. I don't really measure anything. I kind of just eyeball everything and just go from there. These are all seasonings that I always keep on hand, and for some reason I really love celery salt on things. So I'm going to go ahead and blend it. Okay, so this is about how much salsa it made. And I'm not the best at chopping, but I'm going to just go ahead and prep it so that in the mornings when I want to eat it and add it to my eggs, and it'll be ready to go. I'm also going to chop up my green onions, so I'm going to wash this and chop that. There's about 8 servings of cheese here. So for me, I'll probably do... So for some reason, I decided to shred all of my cheese, which my husband laughs about. I'm not sure why I decided to do this. I guess I was just distracted and started doing it. But I'm going to go ahead and store it in this container here. It should be fine since I'm going to use it within the first 7 days. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some chicken to my quesadilla. You can tell I used the tiniest little piece. And I'm pretty confident I will be able to stretch this chicken out for the next 7 days. And I'm going to go ahead and take all the meat off the bone and just go ahead and store it in a container just because it's easier that way. So plus it's easier for me to portion it out throughout the week. This is what I'm going to be having for lunch the whole week, a quesadilla with some cheese, a little bit of chicken, green onion, and my salsa, and it was actually really good and something I eat all the time. And quite honestly, this is food that I eat all the time anyways, chicken and rice, quesadillas, eggs. So here I'm making my white rice, and I'm going to go ahead and save half the bag for some Mexican rice with some corn. So I'll go ahead and make that, and then I'm going to eat this white rice here with some chicken and some salsa and green onions. And then later in the week, I will go ahead and make my Mexican rice. You can see here, I'm using some of that onion that I had to kind of mix with the rice so it can have some more flavor. And then since I didn't buy any tomato sauce, I'm going to go ahead and use caldo de tomate for that tomato flavoring, and then some garlic and celery salt again. And that's how it's going to go ahead and get the red color and that tomato flavor for my Mexican rice. And this is how it came out. It was really good. I've made it like this before. So I'll go ahead and pair this for the other half of the week with again, some chicken and green onion, salsa, and some corn in there for those vegetables. For breakfast one of the days, I did use some of the white rice because I only had 12 eggs. So for 2 of the days, I was only able to use 1 egg. And here, this is what I did. If I could have added some sriracha to it, I would have. And then I went ahead and did this for most of the days, which was 2 eggs and 2 pieces of Canadian bacon with some salsa and some green onions. Some days I did scramble 2 of the eggs together and then just ate the Canadian bacon on the side. And of course, I had to use some of the onion and the ham that I had to make a burrito. So I scrambled 1 egg with some ham and tomato, or with some ham and onion to make my burrito. So these were all my breakfast items. And again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will try to do another challenge again soon. And comment down below what you guys liked or what you would have done differently. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.